Hi, welcome to the JoeGa and to this Pilates workout. Through December, you might recognise there's a bit of a Christmas theme going on right now. Through December, I am doing back pain exercises, particularly concentrating on quadratus lumborum and on the glutes, because if these muscles are tight, it can affect the back. So we're going to start off in a nice seated position. So you can sit however you feel comfortable. You do not have to cross your legs. Sometimes crossing the legs can be a tad uncomfortable. So we're just sitting up. We want a nice straight spine, and we're just going to do a nice trunk stretch, lateral flexion, reaching right and left. We're going to be repeating some of these exercises more than once. We might even repeat the whole lot through from start to finish. Not a bad idea. We are looking at some moving and some holding. So there will be a combination of strengthening exercises, the moving, and stretching exercises, the holding. So very much stretch and strength combination. So just allowing yourself to move through these. We'll be doing them for about 1 minute at a time. So we'll be looking to keep moving for roughly 1 minute and then change the exercise. And as I say, we'll probably do that through 2 times, twice through. So just allowing ourselves to do the right and left sides individually. So some exercises you'll get just on one side, some you will have that will be bi-sided, just like this one here. So just a nice trunk stretch, reaching out a little further if you can now, and calling it there. Last one. Coming up to standing, we're going to do a leg swing, forwards and backwards. Might be an idea for you to hold on to a wall, squeezing into the glutes, drawing on through the core, and just a forwards and backwards leg swing. And this is what it looks like from the front. You can do it as a balancing exercise, that's absolutely fine. And I'm starting on my right leg, so that when I come to the second round, I will do my left leg. Squeezing into those glutes, stretching them out, working in to quads and hamstrings, quadratus lumborum, gluteus. Okay, last 10 seconds. I'm a bit wobbly. Lovely. Let's come down. We're coming into a sort of a yogic cat and cow. It's actually a pelvic tilt. So we're just going to roll the pelvis backwards and then roll it under. So you see that it's gone down and under, rolling up and rolling under. So it's really concentrating on the pelvis in this. This is a Pilates based workout, so rather than a yogic one. So we don't need to incorporate the whole of the spine here. It's not so much a spine stretch in Pilates as a pelvic tilt. So just keep that pelvis moving. Working through. Tipping it under and rolling it away. Tipping it under. Draw the abs in towards the spine as you do. Lift the pelvic floor. Work with your breath, obviously. And we'll let that one go. We're just going to step the right leg forwards. And we're going to come into a hip flexor stretch with a side bend. So I want you to think about your hip flexors, move them forward, leaning on this knee and just reaching away. And we'll just hold this one. So just hold it. Again, if you're wobbly, feel free to hang on to something that keeps you nice and steady. Settle into that stretch if you feel it giving a little, take it back and move into it. 15 seconds remaining. Just do what you can. Really nice. Take a breath and move out of that. And we're coming into side lying leg lifts. I'm going to bring myself down so that you can see. We're going to have the legs nice and long. And we're just going to lift and lower. Draw up through the core. Resting on the elbow will activate into the side of the waist. If you're a beginner, if you're new to Pilates and you're kind of dumping into this shoulder here, baby come down and just lift the legs here. Squeezing and releasing. Side lying leg lifts with the legs long. Last time. And then if you have a wall, you don't have to have a wall. If you've got a strap or if you can reach your feet, we're looking for a hamstring stretch. But legs up the wall is a great way of doing this with support. So you're looking for a hamstring stretch. And I know for some people, keeping their knees flexed or extended, and keeping the legs straight is a real challenge. So some people will be like this. Just practice and work on straightening out through those knees without locking them out, without hyperextending them, just nice and straight, legs up the wall. So a nice hold move here. As I say, you can do this freestanding, so when you're not up the wall, if you don't have a wall available to you. And then we're going to come down and we're going to do that side lying leg lift, but this time we're going to do it with bent knees. So again, sitting yourself up nice and tall if you are able. It's not a clam, it's a side lying leg lift with the knees bent. So you can move it a little further forwards if you're a little unsteady or if your back hurts. So it's not like a clam, we're not keeping the feet together, we're actually lifting the leg. Drawing on through the core, holding everything solid. We're into the penultimate exercise on this right side. And then we'll just do it all through once more. And we'll bring in the left side. Of course, if you don't have time to do the whole thing, you can always just press pause and flip straight to side 2 and then start again. Okay, we're just going to do one hold, a little supine, knees to chest, draw them in, feel that stretch through the glutes, again through quadratus lumborum, nice stretch here. Just hold this, hold, 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 hold. Breathe and release, just let it go. We're about halfway through this stretch and we're halfway through the whole thing. It's a great way of putting Pilates in your day. It's kind of 15-16 minutes. Everybody's got time to do that. Even if you only have 5 minutes, do the first 5 and then come back to it later on. So just the last few breaths here. That's really beneficial for back pain, spinal health. 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself up to sitting. And let's go for round 2. Reaching over, trunk stretch, lateral flexion, reaching away. Maybe going a little deeper now. We're feeling a bit warmer. We're a bit more limber. We've done it all once through. So just giving it a little bit more if you've got a little bit more to give. Don't go too fast with this. Stay with your breath. Last one each side. Nice work. Coming up to standing, let's do those leg swings. Stand and hold, forwards and back. Now Now I do have a little back injury that I picked up about 10 years ago and I broke my back. And I find this side really challenging. So if you notice, if you are doing this because you are a back pain sufferer and you are sided, just take a little extra care on that side that doesn't move so good. So just be kind to yourself, honour your body, don't push it to where that it's having to shout at you. It's okay to have a little narrative with your body. How's this? Okay, that's good, yeah. But if it starts screaming at you, don't do this to me, then of course you shouldn't be doing it, and we should listen to it at all times. Squeeze and release. 2 more, please. The last time. Let's come down for those cat-cow pelvic tilts. So, just allowing ourselves to tilt the pelvis. Again, not really looking for back stretch here. You can get a little bit more if you want to. Second time round, you might want to open the shoulder blades, tuck that tailbone under a little deeper, really squeeze and release. But it really is dependent on how you're feeling on any given day. Okay, we have 4 more. Last one, please. Nice work. Let's step the left leg through, this time remembering we're on the left side. Stepping through, looking for a nice stretch through the hip flexors here. And then we're going to reach over, seeing how that feels for you. So just bringing this round to the front so you can see what it looks like from the front. And taking it round to the side so you can see from the side. My knee is stacked over my ankle, so try and avoid doing this. It's really bad for your knee joint. But opening the back leg away. You might not be able to go as far, you might feel a stretch here, or you might be super flexible and you might go much further. Really doesn't matter, so long as you get in there and you hold it. We have 15 seconds remaining. Excellent. And then we're going to come down, coming down onto side number 2. So we're lifting the left leg. Remember, legs straight. You can be down or up. Lift and lower. Drawing on through the core, keeping yourself balanced up on that hip. Try and imagine that your top hip is stacked over your bottom hip. And if it is sliding backwards, pull it on. Chest in line, shoulders in line, lifting up, or taking it down. Remembering your level at this time. It might change in the future. You might progress, or for whatever reason, you might regress. And it's fine, as long as you keep moving, keep trying, keep smiling. Okay, last few seconds. And we get to turn ourselves around and bring those legs up the wall. So just in case you don't have the wall and you're struggling, you can do this freestanding. Flexing the feet will help you to feel a stretch in the back of the legs. So you can do it like this. And again, if you have a strap, if you're able to take your feet, you can add into that stretch. Just doing what's right for you. Last 15 seconds. And then we're going to bring ourselves up to sitting on an out breath. And we're going to come into that side lying leg lift with the knees bent. 2, left side high, left side moving. Unless, of course, you did the left side, then you're on the right side, and it really doesn't matter. Okay. Again, we're at the penultimate exercise of this round, but now we're at the penultimate exercise of the entire workout. We have this to finish, and then we have that beautiful supine knees to chest, big stretch, and we're done. Fifteen seconds. Okay, let's give that a rest. Rolling onto our backs. Hug those knees in, as far as you can. Draw them down. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let go. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring yourself up. Well done. Super workout. Have a very blessed day, and I hope you tune in again next time for more of this Pilates for back pain. Keep smiling. Well done, guys.